So yet another Mandalorian cast member has been canceled, and this time it's the most ironic out of all of them. This time they've eaten one of their own once again, and this time it's the most satisfying. This time it's the funniest out of all of them. This time they've canceled Pedro Pascal for doing pretty much absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like the guy. I don't like who he is outside of the Mandalorian, outside of his acting career, but you have to be able to separate the art from the artist at some point. So I do enjoy the Mandalorian, even though I don't like the guy who's inside of the suit, or at least voicing the guy that's inside of the suit. Pedro Pascal is not a good person outside of the Mandalorian. I don't agree with any of his views pretty much, but he did nothing wrong here. He did absolutely nothing wrong here. But once again, the woke Twitter mob eats one of their own. Once again, the woke Twitter mob cancels one of their own. The woke people do not care. They probably don't even know that Pedro Pascal is the king of the woke mob. They don't even know that Pedro Pascal is the wokest person to ever live, or at least the wokest person to ever be on a Star Wars project, at least the wokest person to be on the Mandalorian, which once again, it's very weird how many people are getting canceled off the Mandalorian. Why is the sequel trilogy cast members not being canceled? Why is Rogue One, Solo? Why are none of them ever being canceled? Why is it always Filoniverse? Why is it always members from that universe? It is very strange, isn't it? Carl Weathers got canceled for defending Gina Carano. We had Rosario Dawson getting canceled for pretty much nothing. We have Gina Carano who got canceled and got fired, got completely canceled, got almost wiped from the map. Now she's making a comeback. And now we have Pedro Pascal, the leader of all of them, the wokest of the woke, being canceled as well. This is just getting so out of hand. These woke people, they don't even know what they're doing. They're just doing this all for sport. Like I said, they don't even know who Gina Carano is. I guarantee you, none of them even watched The Mandalorian. They don't even know that Gina Carano wasn't even a main character. They probably thought that she was the star of The Mandalorian, that she had to go. But they don't even know. They don't even consume Star Wars. They don't care about making the world a better place. They don't care about making Star Wars better. They just want to do this for sport. It makes them feel powerful. It's fun for them to get people fired. It's fun for them to ruin people's lives, to ruin everything that they've worked for. Gina Carano was working towards this for so long. People like Pedro Pascal, Rosario Dawson, Carl Weathers, been working towards this their entire life. And they find pleasure out of taking that away from them. They find pleasure in getting these people fired and ruining these people's dreams. That's what they like to do. They don't care about making Star Wars better. They don't care about Gina Carano being a bad or good person, or Pedro Pascal being a bad or good person. They see an opportunity and they take it. They see an opportunity to ruin someone's life, to get someone fired, to cancel someone, to wipe them from the map. They will do it because it makes them feel powerful, because they get pleasure out of it. They are sick people that do not actually care about anything other than their own pleasure and their own fun. But like I said, this one's extremely funny and extremely ironic because the woke ate one of their own. I don't like when anyone gets canceled. Like I said, Pedro Pascal doesn't deserve this. He didn't do anything wrong, and I'll show you exactly what he's getting canceled for in 1 second. Pedro Pascal doesn't deserve to lose his job. No one deserves to lose their job because of a tweet, and if Pedro Pascal was going to be canceled, if he was going to lose his job because of a tweet, there's way worse ones to go after than this one. Pedro Pascal has said so much bad things on Twitter that I think is way worse than anything that Gina Carano has ever said, for one, and for two, way worse than what he said this time when he's actually getting canceled, when people are actually starting a hashtag to fire Pedro Pascal. It's actually laughable at this point how stupid these people are, how easy their movement is to see through. But let's get into this article. Let's check out what Pedro Pascal actually did to have people starting the hashtag to fire him, to have people canceling him, to have his mob, his own woke mob, the one that he's the king of the woke mob, is now being canceled by his own mob. Let's check it out. So this article from We Got This Covered says Pedro Pascal coming under fire for supporting Gal Gadot. Yes, I know it's We Got This Covered, but it doesn't really matter. So many people are reporting this. So many people are seeing this on Twitter. I could go anywhere and find this. I just really like this We Got This Covered article. So it's not fake news. I know it's We Got This Covered, but get over it. The social media drama surrounding Gal Gadot continues to rage on. Last week, the DC star incited a Twitter storm after sharing her response to the growing tensions in Israel and Gaza. The Israeli actress called for peace on both sides, but the specific wording of the post rubbed many people the wrong way, with Gadot becoming public enemy number one as folks labeled her a Zionist, especially in regards to her 2-year service in the Israel Defense Forces. The next stage of this push for the actress to be canceled now seems to involve hitting back at any other celebrity who even promotes a movie that she's in. The Mandalorian Pedro Pascal took to Twitter recently to share the news that Wonder Woman 1984 is once again available to stream on HBO Max. Pascal, who appeared opposite Gadot as villain Maxwell Lord in the 2020 sequel, wrote, "She's like a rainbow, Wonder Woman 84 back on HBO Max." That doesn't seem like anything, right? He's literally promoting a movie that he's in. Actors and actresses, anyone who's involved in these movies, wants more people to see these movies. They want the most people to see these movies as possible. This guy is literally just promoting a movie that he's in, that Gal Gadot happens to be in that movie as well. I'm sure Pedro Pascal wanted to cancel Gal Gadot too. He is that type of person. I'm sure he wanted her out of here for no reason. She didn't do anything wrong either. But because he's in that movie, because he wants people to see that movie, he promotes Wonder Woman, so he's promoting Gal Gadot. Therefore, Pedro Pascal needs to be canceled. This tweet and indirect praise of Gadot has drawn a lot of criticism in the replies to the post, ranging from folks accusing Pascal of being tone deaf and unable to read the room, to those believing that by tweeting this, he must be endorsing Gadot's political views too. It should also be pointed out that Pascal allegedly liked Gadot's most controversial post on Instagram, which has only added to the backlash, as you can see below. And as you can see, here is a tweet from Pedro Pascal, he/him. In case you didn't know he was a man, you do call him he/him. That's what you call men in today's society, he/him. I know it's pretty crazy, right? But here's some of the replies to his tweet. As someone who describes himself as a refugee, I was expecting more from you, to be honest. What? I was 100% sure that you were capable of this situation that was going on in Palestine. Anyway, free Palestine. Absolutely just disappointed in you, Pedro. Take this L. Disappointed in him for what? For promoting his own movie? For promoting a movie that he's in, a movie that he wants everyone to see? He wants most people to see this movie because it makes him more money, because it makes his name more well known, it makes his face more well known, that Gal Gadot just happens to be the main character in. But because Gal Gadot is calling for peace, he must be canceled because he's endorsing someone who's calling for peace. Absolutely ridiculous. These people are absolutely ridiculous with this stuff. And here is the original Gal Gadot post. She says, "My heart breaks. My country is at war. I worry for my family, my friends. I worry for my people. This is a vicious cycle that has been going on for far too long. Israel deserves to live as a free and safe nation. Our neighbors deserve the same. I pray for the victims and their families. I pray for this unimaginable hostility to end. I pray for our leaders to find the solution so we can live side by side in peace. I pray for better days." Now, does that seem awful? Does that seem horrible? She's literally calling for peace and safety for her family and for her friends. What is so bad about that? What is cancel worthy for Gal Gadot here? And especially, what is cancel worthy for Pedro Pascal? I mean, come on, like I said, I don't like the guy, but I don't agree that he needs to be canceled. He doesn't need to be canceled for this. For one, he's not even saying anything about this Gal Gadot post. He's not saying anything even related to this. He's only promoting his own movie, like I said, that Gal Gadot happens to be in. Actors, actresses, anyone involved in their movies want more people to see the movies for obvious reasons. Let's take a look at some more replies to this Pedro Pascal tweet. "There is no excuse for being so tone deaf and ignorant in today's world. Shame on you. Hashtag zero respect." So tone deaf for him promoting his own movie. So tone deaf. Pedro, why? Okay, I understand you play there and I'm sure you're obligated to advertise this movie, but really in this moment, nobody has ever disappointed me like you did with that tweet. Disappointed you how? By promoting his movie? Even if he was endorsing what Gal Gadot said, how is that disappointing? She's literally calling for peace. If Pedro Pascal endorsed Gal Gadot, no matter what your political views are, you should be supporting Gal Gadot too. Everyone should want peace everywhere. If we could have world peace, would you not want that? Would you not want everyone to be peaceful in the entire world? What is so bad about wanting peace in a country? This person says you're better than this. Delete. He's better than promoting his own movie? I swear to God, they don't even know what they're doing. They just like to be outraged. They just like to be mad at these people. They want to feel oppressed. They want to feel angry, and they look for things like this that is literally nothing to do with anything political or anything like that. It's literally a man promoting his own movie, and they get mad. They feel like they're being oppressed or attacked over this, a man promoting his own movie. It's absolutely ridiculous. I love Mando, but you know, supporting oppressors, fascists, and promoting Zionist actress movie while hundreds of people dying every day, including dozens of children, not to mention this movie was shit either way. Well, you know that Gal Gadot was actually promoting peace. She was actually saying she doesn't want anyone else to die. How can you not understand that? How can you not understand that Gal Gadot was not in any way trying to say that more people should die, saying that more children should die? No, she was literally saying, I am scared for my family. I am scared for my friends. I am scared for the place that I came from. We need peace there. We need less people to die. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. Why do you think so many people from the Mandalorian cast are being canceled? Why do you think that these people are coming after even Pedro Pascal, who is one of their own, who is King Woke? Like I said, he's the wokest of the woke when it comes to the Mandalorian, really when it comes to all of Star Wars right now. He's the most openly woke out of all of them. He loves to be woke. He loves to virtue signal on Twitter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, why these people are coming after the Mandalorian so hard, and they never come after the sequel trilogy cast or the Rogue One cast or the Solo cast. They only go after the Mandalorian Filoniverse people. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, both of those links will be in the description as well. But thank you for watching the video and hope to see you in the next one.